Well, let's start our journey from the Columbia neighborhood where I live. This is a delightful residential neighborhood in Bellingham, just north of downtown. We're now crossing Broadway, leaving Columbia to the Letterblocks neighborhood, yet another residential neighborhood north of downtown. And here we are in Waypoint Park, which is kind of the front lawn for the Letterblocks neighborhood, and it was the site of the first Whatcom County courthouse, as you can see right there. By the way, all the school play fields here in Bellingham are open to the public when school is not in session. Coming into downtown, City Hall on your left. Further ahead on your left is the public library, and on your right is the current Whatcom County courthouse. Moving along on your right in the distance is the old City Hall. On your left is the Whatcom Museum light catcher building, and the tall building is the Bellingham Towers, our one and only high-rise. Here's a close-up of the old Bellingham City Hall, which is now part of a museum. And here is the Spark Museum on your left, and on your right is the former Rocket Donuts building with a new mural. And yes, the famous Rocket Donut Rocket will once again reappear. Now, we are on the alley that will eventually turn into the South Bay Trail. Up ahead, you can see the white Bellingham Herald building, the former headquarters for the Bellingham Herald. Here we are on the South Bay Trail, looking to the right toward the former Georgia Pacific toilet paper factory, which is a big property on the water where we are heading. We're going to turn off the trail here on Wharf Street. Going down the hill, we're going to cross the main line for the Burlington Northern Railroad, which is right here, then turn on to the very end of Cornwall Avenue. From there, as you can see right here, we're going to head north on Cornwall Avenue. Coming up ahead is a natural gas-fired electrical power plant. We're going to pass that, and we're going to turn left on Laurel Street and see those black marks. Some motorists are having fun doing spinning. Laurel Street, which goes into the former Georgia Pacific toilet paper plant, it's got a separated bicycle lane. This is part of the new development of the Georgia Pacific plant. We have a container village that was recently constructed of containers containing restaurants and other businesses. It's very popular. We have briefly moved to the afternoon of the day when we would be seeing people and activity in the region. The original trip was early in the morning where we had the fog. Now, we're going to continue on, and to your right, to your left, is the former board mill building, which is going to be turned into a conference center. The Port of Bellingham, which is leading this massive project, has found out that I have been diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer, and because of that, the Port of Bellingham has decided to provide a free invitation to the Centers for Disease Control to conduct their prostate cancer symposium as the inaugural event for this beautiful facility surrounding the board mill building, and you are invited to join with me. The admission is only 25 cents. As that sign says, the city of Bellingham and myself, we love you all. Here on Granary Avenue, on the right are the digester tanks. On the left is the construction site for several $1 million condominiums. Also on the right is a digester tank, which marks the south end of the new park called Waypoint Park, which was constructed just before the pandemic came. That white building ahead is the Granary building, which has been nicely redeveloped, and we have several businesses now running on the first floor. Adjacent to the Granary building is a nice children's play area and a nice area to relax watching the working waterfront. Now, moving along on your right, next to the digester tank is a new facility created by Culshan Brewery. It is an event space and kind of a new living room for Bellingham. Yes, they have a stage for sound. It's that white trailer you see in the distance. Bands will come and perform there. Now, we are looking at the park from Chestnut Street Causeway, seeing everything from the distance. That's the bicycle pump track. Since this is morning, there's not much activity to see there, but we now have a shot from later in the afternoon. This pump track has been very, very popular, and it appears decisions will be made to keep this permanent. By the way, a quickish view of the shortcut to get to the park from downtown without having to use the South Bay Trail and Wharf Street. Right here, this is Bay Street, turning right to head north on Chestnut, and going down the ramp we have a new bicycle lane and a new bicycle light. Just press that button and there is a signal light for bicycles only, as you can see ahead. Well, I think that's it. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope to see you on the road. And say hi, and of course, I love you all. And as somebody wrote in the path, have a great day.